2 days ago, I unmasked myself during an inflammatory episode. I showed you a flare-up. And yes, I have them. It would be irresponsible of me just to leave it there. So, as a follow-up, I want to talk about self-care, things that I do that work for me. So I'm under medical care, and I take medicines and have therapies that help me. This is not in replacement of those things. These are personal things that I do to help me recover after an inflammatory episode. First of all, I found that getting a little bit extra sleep is great. I don't sleep well. I don't sleep profoundly after I have a flare-up, so I allow myself 1 or 2 extra hours in bed. I then get up and do exactly what I do during the day. I try to get back to my schedule. Dynamic stretching, walking, that ability to bear weight equally on both legs. Another thing is I find that I don't have a lot of appetite, so my condition affects my gut. What that means is I need to schedule out my meals and I need to eat cleanly. So by cleanly, I mean no processed foods, no sugars, no junk, fresh, wholesome foods eaten in moderate amounts throughout the day. Even if I'm not hungry, I schedule my meals. I also find that I need to take a walk. I believe in walking for those with ankylosing spondylitis. So, what I do is instead of being adventurous, I walk around my neighborhood. Instead of 10,000 steps a day, I usually find I do between 2,000 and 4,000 steps a day. When I start to feel any kind of pain or discomfort out of the ordinary, that tightening through the back and the SI, I return immediately back to the apartment. I do not push it. Finally, I do activities that I love, that are going to help me alleviate my stress. One of those activities that I do not do is sit in front of the television. I find that sitting in front of the screen does not alleviate my stress, especially if I stumble across news. The things that help me the most are reading and playing music. When I read, I'll usually take about half an hour, read a chapter, stand up, walk around, do something, and then return to my book again. So I'm kind of doing this active reading approach. The other thing I do is I play music. I've been playing the ukulele now for more than 20 years, and I absolutely love to make music. The ukulele is an easy instrument, and it's great for people who have problems with their joints. We can put pressure on the board, we can strum along, we can get our hands loose and more nimble again. So I play the ukulele, and I will play the ukulele a couple hours a day during my recovery. I find that it helps. So if you don't play the ukulele, give it a try. It's not hard to learn. There are some great beginning books. And if the uk doesn't appeal to you, try to find another musical instrument that might get your mind off things. It's always great to learn. Be well, be strong, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.